allowed the Christ within, the Christ consciousness within, to become active within you. How can you respond to me and tell me that I'm crazy when I'm telling you the truth? That's how you operated. You told the truth. You saw things for what they were, and you operated out of truth. And when you were prompted to speak the truth, you spoke it. But unfortunately, when you spoke the truth, that brought out sides of individuals that you never knew existed. And when they brought them out, you saw different individuals, right? And when you saw these individuals, you responded differently to them. Like, yo, who the f are you? And how do I respond to this in a way that will allow me, you specifically, to get away from it in a way that helped you grow, in a way that didn't take away from you. And God, the Most High, the Alpha and the Omega, is the primary reason why you got away from it. But first you had to submit to the Most High. You had to submit to Yah. You had to know that what it is that you were going through was specifically so you can submit to Yah, so Yah can provide you with the wisdom to get through it, to bypass it, so you can continue on your journey with no distractions. And you allowed it to happen. You allowed Yah, you allowed the Most High, you allowed the Christ within, the Christ consciousness within, to become active within you so you can navigate in this world and not be a part of it. And because of that, the Most High started to visualize you as a faithful servant. And when you started to be perceived as a faithful servant, when you activated and got activated and start to walk within that realm, you started to receive wisdom and insight about certain things and about wisdom, this life in general, that other people, the normal individuals didn't receive. And I'm not saying normal in a bad way, but you have NPCs and you have individuals who are chosen, who are here to actually change the realm of this world, you know? And so with you being chosen, the best thing that you could possibly do is to use your gifts and talents, because your gifts and talents is doing nothing but changing the world the way that the world needs to be changed. But if you're not using your gifts and talents, if you're not operating within that, within the purity of you, your soul, your heart, your mind, body, and soul, your soul's expression, authentic expression, then you're doing a disservice not only to yourself, not only to your ancestors, not only to your bloodline, not only to your kids and your great-grandkids to come, but to the world in general. Those ideas, those gifts and talents, everything that resonates with you is to be brought forth to change this world. You see the world changing, but the world won't change the way that it's supposed to change if you did not involve yourself. God said that you are a part of the change. You can't sit back and have anxiety about being in a space where you don't belong. No, you do belong. You belong. Everywhere that God is prompting you to go, you belong. And every space that God is prompting you to go is change based upon your arrival. And so when you don't do what it is that the Most High is telling you to do, you're doing a disservice not only to God's people, but to yourself in the Most High. That's why when the individual who didn't use their gifts and talents, when the Most High or the master asked, when the master in the parable of the gifts and talents realized that the servant didn't do nothing with his gifts and talents, that's why the master was mad, because the servant didn't do anything with the gifts and talents. In fact, the servant buried them. Don't be that servant, because that servant who buried them was casted into darkness with the weeping and the gnashing and the moaning of teeth. You are the change. Stop sleeping on yourself. Everything that you need to bring what it is, or to do what it is that the Most High is asking you or prompting you to do, is already instilled within you. I love you and I truly believe in you. Continue to follow your dreams. You deserve it. Peace.